Hello everyone, welcome to this new Cornerstone video. I'm Emilio, and today we talk about a pedal that everyone knows, the Tube Screamer. It's one of those pedals that shape modern blues and rock tones, but what if we could take the classic sound and give it a little more life, a little more detail, more controls? That's exactly what we want to do with the Antique Classic Drive. The Antique was born as our take on the John Mayer overdrive sound, in particular the tone from John Mayer Trio. Now, I'm fully aware that John's tone mainly combines from the magic combination of Tube Screamer TS10 and a clone. What I wanted to do with the Antique was to capture the essence of both pedals, but in a single pedal format. So we started from the Tube Screamer DNA, but added more control over brightness and compression, plus the hot mode, which is basically a dual boost before and after the overdrive circuit. So the result is an overdrive that gives you the character of a TS, the openness of a clone, and the flexibility to dial a perfect boost combination of gain and volume. So let's start from the obvious. How does the Antique compare to a classic TS-808? With the Tube Screamer, you get the beautiful mid-range, but it's also quite compressed and sound a bit dark, especially with humbuckers. At low gain, the Antique gives you that smooth edge of breakup tone. Perfect for rhythm parts, slightly pushed, but if you crank it up, it starts to growl, but always stays articulate. Talking about the tone controls, the tone knob shapes the overall warmth, while the presence adds sparkle and top end. You can think of a presence as your peak definition control. So if your amp or guitar feels too dark, the presence control will help you, bringing back some top end in your sound. Next up is the compression. This control lets you decide how tight or open you want your drive to feel. With more compression, you get that vintage squishy Tube Screamer vibe. With less compression, the Antiques feel more like an amp, brings back a lot of dynamics. And finally, the hot mode. It's not just a simple boost. It's actually two boosts, one before and one after the overdrive. And both of them are independent. So you can actually control how much volume boost and how much gain boost you want to add to your basic sound. Essentially, you have two channels in one pedal. The antique works beautiful in a different setups, as your main overdrive straight into a clean amp sounds like this. Or as a stacker, you can place it before another overdrive. In this case, we can use another very important pedal for John Mayer tone. You know, you don't need a dumbbell to get inspired. Sometimes all it takes is just the right pedal, just one pedal that reacts to your touch and lets you feel inspired. We are at the end of this video. I really thank you for watching this, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. Stay tuned and stay inspired. Ciao!